Shalom. Hi friends. Today I am going to talk to you about rabbit meat. Rabbit meat are excellent sources of iron. Iron helps make healthy blood that flows through our bodies, giving us energy to be active and to grow strong. Healthy blood keeps us from getting tired. Rabbit meat are excellent sources of B vitamins, that is vitamin B12 and niacin. For those looking for high vitamin content, rabbit is an excellent choice. Rabbit meat is rich in vitamin B12 and E while also having a higher concentration of most minerals. One mineral is lower is compared to other meats is sodium, making rabbit even more appealing to people with high blood pressure. Now let's see whether rabbit meat is healthier than beef. Beef had the highest cholesterol content, almost double than rabbit meat. While pork was rich in fat, it can be concluded that rabbit meat is healthier over other meats frequently used in human nutrition, high in protein and low in fat. So what makes it the best source of food? Rich in high quality proteins, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12 and minerals like calcium and potassium, rabbit meat is also lean and low in cholesterol. Of course, its lack of fat means you need to take caution when you prepare it. So let me tell you what's the cost of 1 kg rabbit meat. One fresh rabbit meat 1 kg is Rupees 550. So who should not eat rabbit meat? It's high in protein and low in fat, but it's the idea that it's low in fat that is the reason it can be bad for you. If rabbit meat is the only meat you ever eat, you can experience something called protein toxicity, also accurately called rabbit starvation. Is rabbit meat legal in India? Hinduism, the predominant religion in India, considers the cow sacred and beef consumption is generally avoided. While there is no specific prohibition on consuming rabbit meat, it is not traditionally part of Indian cuisine or dietary practices. So why is it called rabbit meat? Unlike beef, pork or lamb, rabbit meat does not have a special name. It is simply called rabbit meat. Is rabbit meat easy to digest? Rabbit meat is all white meat, very low in fat and easy to digest, making it a sustainable and substitute for individuals sensitive to chicken. It's a personal favorite of mine. Is rabbit meat legal farming in India? The agriculture and animal husbandry departments of the state also promote rabbit farming through a number of schemes, and people every year rear rabbits at home, although it is not paying. Till September 2017, it was illegal to slaughter rabbits under the Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. So what's the danger of rabbit meat? It is high in protein and low in fat, but if it's the idea that it's low in fat, that is the reason it can be bad for you. If rabbit meat is the only meat you ever eat, you can experience something called protein toxicity. Is rabbit meat red or white in color? Rabbit meat is generally white in color. It's called white meat. Meat from mammals such as cows and calves, sheep, lamb and pigs is considered red meat, while rabbit, chicken and turkey meat is considered white meat. It's all about the level of myoglobin, the iron containing protein in muscle, giving meat its red color. Is rabbit halal or not? Various hadiths and passages support the consumption of rabbits. Rabbits are nothing like swine or carrion animals, cannibals or running blood. The Holy Book clearly permitted the consumption of anything but these, hence it could be correctly said that rabbit is halal. Is rabbit meat tasty? Most people find rabbit meat pleasant to eat, as it has a mild flavor that can be seasoned to taste and is used in many dishes including stews and stir fries. Rabbit is a lean protein, which means that it's good for your heart and won't contribute to high cholesterol or heart disease. So in all the restaurants, what do they call rabbit meat? In restaurants, rabbit meat is often called lapin or coney. Coney, derived from the Anglo-Norman term, was commonly used in medieval England, while lapin, a French term, is widely used in contemporary fine dining establishments. When should you not eat rabbit? It's unsafe to eat wild rabbits or hares before the first and frost of the year. If you eat a wild rabbit sooner, the meat will have parasites. What are the main uses of rabbit meat? Food for people, food for animals, food for worms, food for garden. Can we eat rabbit meat at home? Rabbits can live quite happily indoors, and they should be provided with secure accommodation where they can feel safe, sleep, use a particular area as a toilet and be confined to when unsupervised. So we can keep rabbit at home. So does rabbit meat carry disease? Tularemia can also be transmitted through consumption of meat that is not thoroughly cooked. So be sure to heat rabbit meat to a safe temperature that kills all the potential disease, minimum of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Is rabbit meat allergic to some persons? Rabbit is a food which may result in allergy symptoms in sensitized individuals. Rabbits are found on every continent except for Antarctica and have been hunted by humans for their meat since ancient times, often while trapping or with trained animals such as dogs or ferrets. Is rabbit a dark meat? As a meat, rabbit is a fine textured and almost all white with flavor and appearance similar to chicken meat. However, it is very dark in color and provides a strong flavor that tastes dark meat from wild gone. So how much meat is in a rabbit? The raised rabbits, all mixes of New Zealand, silver fox and California, yield 3 to 4 pounds of meat each if butchered at the normal time of 8 to 10 weeks of age. You can get more if you wait a while, but the feed to meat conservation ratio decreases past that time, so it becomes a matter of diminishing returns. Now let's see about rabbit meat more and the benefits. Like most other beef, pork or chicken, rabbit meat was plentiful and served frequently in the United States until the mid-20th century. It's still eaten in the US, though not nearly as much in the past. Do you want to know how to learn how to cook rabbit meat? On one hand, these cute, fluffy animals are kept as pets, but on the other hand, rabbit meat is a sustainable, healthy source of protein that has kept people alive through dark periods of history like the Great Depression. So let's learn more about rabbit meat nutrition as well as the safe handling practices which I am going to tell you. Rabbit meat is very safe to eat when cooked thoroughly in the same way that you might cook other animal meats. But people around the world have drastically different opinions on the topic of using rabbits for food, despite the fact that this small animal has nearly always been eaten by humans. As well as everyday citizens may be uncomfortable with eating rabbits because they are kept as pets in many countries. It's better to raise them in groups because they are social animals instead of in small singular cages, but this can be expensive and unsustainable for smaller farms. So what are the pros and cons of eating rabbit meat for our health? Now let's see about the pros. Most people find rabbit meat pleasant to eat as it has a mild flavor that can be seasoned to taste and used in many dishes, including stir fries and stews. Rabbit is a lean protein, which means that it's good for your heart health and won't contribute to high cholesterol or heart disease. Cons. The downsides of eating rabbit meat are mostly psychologically. You may balk at the idea of eating a pet-like animal even if you've never kept a rabbit as a pet. If this doesn't bother you, you may be put off by the fact that rabbit meat can be hard to find at a grocery store. If you live in rural area, you may not have the option of visiting a smaller butcher shop that stocks rarer meats. Additionally, many people do not have the time or desire to learn how to hunt their own rabbit meat. If you do hunt, or if you are given rabbit meat from someone else's hunting trip, it's important to clean and store your fresh meat safely so that it doesn't go bad. Now let's see what are the nutrients in rabbit meat. Rabbit meat health benefits are plentiful. Like most animal products, rabbit meat is a great source of protein. But unlike beef, rabbit doesn't contain much fat. So friends, I've given you a lot of information about rabbit meat. Catch you in another episode. Bye.